This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Forget the frustration of picking commerce platforms when you switch your business to Shopify, the global commerce platform that supercharges your selling wherever you sell. With Shopify, you'll harness the same intuitive features, trusted apps, and powerful analytics used by the world's leading brands. Sign up today for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/tech, all lowercase. That's shopify.com/tech.
Rated mature audiences only. A viewer discretion is advised. Broadcasting from the Big Peach of Atlanta, Georgia. A show unfiltered, unscripted, raw. The Patriot Angle Podcast.
Hey guys, I'm sure some of you are well aware of what happened earlier tonight. We were going to do a Facebook Live episode, a special episode. Good friends of the podcast, 420 VIPs out of New Jersey, Rob and Tom. We're supposed to be on the episode on Facebook Live. And folks, we were literally censored, shadow banned, and literally our feed was completely cut. Was not allowing the other end of that feed to allow 420 VIPs to come on camera. Folks, this is terrible. This is tyranny. This is just plain sight of tyranny that is literally happening every single day in America. As you can see, I'm not my normal self. I'm not my full ecstatic self. I normally am on the podcast. I do apologize. But folks, this is probably the most realist angle of my personality that you'll probably ever experience on this podcast. Folks, this is one thing is another. This is not about, just the words. Hold on, folks. I'm going to get there in a minute. A host like myself, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the words in, but it's just, we're supposed to be a country of opinions, right? A country of options, right? Anything. Folks, this is terrible. What is going on in this country is terrible. You have people in this country, such as big tech, okay, that literally what they'll do, and you clearly seen it if you were in my live feed tonight on Facebook, the Patriot Angle podcast page, you clearly seen the censoring happening right before your eyes. Folks, censoring is very real. It's nothing to laugh about. A lot of people, oh yeah, you know what you're talking about. They're not censoring. Folks, they are. They're censoring every single day. Not only are they attacking my content, but they're attacking just about any conservative that's out there, whether they're a podcast host, a vlogger, a blogger, talk show host, everything. If you're conservative and you stand for conservatism in this country, you are being attacked every single day. They're censoring you. They don't want you to express that type of content in this country because to them it's poison, it's toxin. To us, it's the American way, the conservative American way. And folks, what they're doing is very wrong, very, very wrong. I was completely censored. Not only myself, but 420 VIPs. I mean, we couldn't even have a show, literally. Producer Josh and I were literally looking at ourselves like, how could this happen? Trying to get our guests, our returning guests that's been on the show many times, 420 VIPs. A lot of people have gotten to know them on my show. A lot of them gotten to know, a lot of my listeners and even followers on other, social media platforms such as Instagram and, now of us being on Rumble, we've gotten to understand who these guys are. They're very, very nice guys. They're very unique. They're very friendly guys, and that's why I like having them on my podcast. But we were supposed to be, we're scheduled to have a Facebook Live session, me and the guys out of 420 VIPs, and it never happened. They literally scrapped and censored our entire episode. Literally. Wouldn't even allow them to come on camera. Folks, is this what America is becoming? Literally. I mean, this is terrible. Our freedoms and our liberties are being stripped away every single day. And the proof is right there. I mean, you clearly seen it. Like I said, if you were in the live feed, just it's about almost 9:30 here on the East Coast, and we were scheduled to do this live feed at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it never happened. I mean, I'm getting the comments. Producer Josh is like looking at me, and Josh and I we're looking at each other, and we're like, what's going on? Like all we're seeing is comments. We're not seeing the live video pop up on their end. You see me, obviously on my end, the video was there, but I mean their end, you're supposed to have like a little box right on the upper right hand corner when you're doing Facebook Lives. But folks, this is one of the reasons why I cannot stand doing these lives, because I know, I mean, it's happening every single day, and every single month it's getting worse and worse. I mean, does it have to get to a point where, a host such as myself and other conservative hosts have to go? It doesn't necessarily mean you have to be conservative. You can just be a standard, ordinary American citizen. I mean, does it have to get to a point like this where we have to go to depths of going to other platforms because the platform you're on is demonizing you as a citizen, not allowing you to share your content? This is America. We're supposed to express our open opinions. We're not supposed to be demonized on them. This is terrible, folks. This is complete disgust. It's terrible. Got a lot more to say on the show here. I'm going to take a quick break. Be right back after these words, guys. Don't go anywhere. Very ticked off Mike here. Hey, guys. Tuition today is expensive, right? College is expensive. If you don't know where to go or you don't know where to turn over to the University of Phoenix. Tuition guaranteed not to go up for your program. They just rolled out an awesome set of agendas through the University of Phoenix. You can also attend class after work hours. Very, very flexible scheduling. Head over to the University of Phoenix. You can Google them on Google. They should pop right up. They're an excellent institution. The University of Phoenix, guys. I love them. Check them out today, guys. With that being said, guys, welcome back to the show. I'm talking about another story here. As you say, I'm getting into the show here. That we were supposed to have a Facebook Live episode earlier tonight with our good friends of 420 VIPs. Apparently that did not happen, obviously. We were going to do it on Facebook Live, which sadly decided to shadow ban us and then completely censor us and would not allow us to have our free speech and our liberties demonstrated on social media, which is another thing. But with that being said, guys, the show must go on. The show must go on. So with that being said, guys, decided to do this another show for you because you guys of the Patriot Unfiltered Nation here on the Patriot Angle podcast deserve to have a podcast. You deserve to have positive content, not fake content. Guys, I want to bring in this next story here. Trump literally saying in his rally just the other day. Anybody catch that rally out of Idaho? He was in Idaho during his Save America rally. Literally saying that Americans must stand up against Biden and nut job Pelosi's extreme power grab. Because, guys, they have extreme power grab over the American people. Donald Trump warned at his Saturday rally in, it was Iowa, not Idaho. It was actually in Iowa. I had to quickly put that in notation there. That if patriotic Americans do not stand firm against the Democrats' destructive agenda, that America would soon turn into a communist country. Check this out, guys.
It's not an infrastructure bill. It's 9% infrastructure. The rest is a Green New Deal garbage that you might as well just throw it out, put it in the waste paper basket. But think of it, trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars, more than anybody's ever even conceived of, most of it for junk programs that will only hurt our country. But the bottom line will always be a socialist transformation of America if they allow this to happen. So when they talk about the debt ceiling, we have a very powerful card there. We don't want to violate that, but that's more important than what they're going to do by passing this thing that's going to kill our nation. All Americans of common sense, Republican, Democrat, and Independent, must stand firm. And you have to really stand strong and firm against Biden, crazy Nancy Pelosi, she's a nut job, and the extreme power grab.
You know, I agree. I agree with President Trump. We have to stand firm, guys. I mean, look what's going on in this country. I mean, you know, look what happened to me, you know, the podcast earlier tonight, our original show that we were supposed to have. I mean, the censoring, guys. I mean, it's a power grab to these folks. It really is, guys. It's terrible. It's disgusting, and it needs to stop. It needs to stop. When will it stop? The choice is ours, guys. The choice is ours. We have to vote this crap out. We have to. We have to defend our country against this communist type of an agenda by the radical left. We have to. We have to. We have to literally end it. We have to. I want to plug in another sound clip here that now what Trump is saying here related to this. It's coming out of the same speech here, guys. I just want to narrate that. This was basically the next set of messaging that Trump went into. Now saying that Biden administration, yeah, Trump just said this, yeah, and I agree with Trump that, you know, I'm about to plug in here into the show, that the Biden administration thinks that patriotic moms and dads are the enemy. Can you believe, folks, this is America? Is it? I don't know. It doesn't seem like the America I was born into. Check this out, guys.
Now the Democrats want $6 billion in new federal funding to teach critical race theory, which I ended, in our schools, at the same time that Biden is unleashing the FBI on parents who stand up and object at school board meetings. The parents are the enemy. Biden is using federal law enforcement to threaten and silence citizens who oppose radical left indoctrination. To Joe Biden, the hated Taliban, our enemy for many years, killed many soldiers, we killed many of them, is an enforced upon us partner because of their weakness and their stupidity, while patriotic American moms and dads are the enemy. That's what's happened to our country. Along with the constant use of city, state, and federal prosecutors. This chilling left-wing tyranny is the kind of thing you see in Russia and China and third world dictatorships. It's un-American. It's got to stop. We're not going to have a country left.
Yeah, it has to stop, guys. I mean, this is terrible. This is, you know, I mean, folks, we're in a constitutional crisis because of Biden. Biden has literally hijacked our democracy to very dangerous extreme levels. And what you are seeing, folks, is images of an America that most of us would never imagine in our lifetimes, would never imagine the level of destruction that it is creating every single day. This administration, folks, is creating destruction upon destruction of the likes of things that humans would never imagine. And we were all warned about this, right? We were all warned about this by the Trump administration. Trump had literally explained this to us in 4 years while he was president, and then even went into depths of explaining it during the 2020, towards the end of 2020, towards the beginning of the election, towards November. Said that if Biden became president, he would be worse than Hillary Clinton. Folks, we're seeing it. We're seeing the proof coming out of the Biden administration. We're seeing acts of destruction. But, you know, why is he not getting impeached? Why is there not impeachment hearings coming up in Congress, in the Supreme Court? Why is Nancy Pelosi not invoking impeachment on Biden? Why? I mean, you know, we're so quick to impeach Donald Trump, but when it comes to, you know, trying to impeach Biden, Biden has committed impeachable offenses. 13 American soldiers dead in Afghanistan. Left, we don't know, could be thousands upon hundreds of American citizens stranded in Afghanistan. Most of these folks will sadly die. But a slap on the wrist for Biden. It's folks, it's disgusting of what's going on. Literally disgusting. Beyond belief. When will it end? I don't know. Folks, we are in a cry of help. A cry of help. Stupidity of likes that we would never see. That's what's running this country, folks. Stupidity. And we're allowing it. Why are we allowing this stupidity in America? Why? Why are we allowing our democracy to fail? Folks, is this the America you want to live in? Is this the America that you want to bring to your next set of generation? Is this the America you want to show them? Because, folks, the next generation, they don't deserve that. No other generation deserves this crap. Folks, it's time to stand up and ask that one question. Is America really worth saving? I think it is. Do you?
You just heard an episode of the Patriot Angle Podcast, an Anchor platform.